Have you ever wondered how long you might truly live after turning 75? It's a question that quietly lingers in the back of your mind as the years roll on. Even if you rarely say it out loud, when you reach a certain age, every ache, every medical appointment, and even the simple act of waking up in the morning can bring a subtle curiosity. How much time do I have left? And what clues might there be about my own longevity? We're about to explore 4 subtle but powerful signs that can quietly reveal your true prospects for longevity after 75. Some of these might already be present in your life, while others could be new ideas that inspire you to look at your habits with fresh eyes. By recognizing these signs, you'll not only gain a better understanding of your own journey, but might also discover ways to boost your quality of life and add more meaningful years to your time. Stay tuned until the end because understanding these signs can do more than just satisfy your curiosity. They could change how you see your future and help you take steps toward a longer, healthier, and more fulfilling life. If you've ever caught yourself wondering what really matters most when it comes to living longer, you're in the right place. Now, let's get started. Number 1. The consistency of your daily routines. One of the most reliable signs of a long life after 75 can be found in the simple consistency of your daily routines. People who live well into their 80s and beyond often share a common thread. They stick to steady, meaningful routines that shape their days. Whether that means taking a morning walk, brewing the same cup of coffee at sunrise, tending to a small garden, or connecting with a close friend each afternoon, these routines might seem ordinary at first glance, but the quiet power they hold is anything but. There's something about a dependable rhythm that nurtures both body and mind. When your day follows a familiar pattern, it brings a kind of comfort and order that helps reduce daily stress. Stress, as you know, can be a silent thief, slowly wearing down your immune system, stealing sleep and chipping away at your sense of well-being. Seniors who have a structure to their days are less likely to feel lost or anxious, even when life throws the occasional curveball. The act of planning out meals, moving at regular times, and allowing your mind to rest with hobbies or faith-based activities builds a protective foundation that supports your health in small but significant ways. This is not about perfection or rigid rules. It's about the gentle discipline of showing up for yourself each day, especially when no one else is watching. Think about folks like Helen, who at 82 starts her mornings with gentle stretching and reads the paper before calling her daughter. Or Jim, who takes a quiet stroll to the mailbox every afternoon, stopping to chat with a neighbor if he's lucky enough to see one. Over time, these small habits add up to a life marked by purpose, reducing the risk of isolation, depression, and even chronic illness. Studies have found that predictable routines help regulate sleep patterns and support heart health. 2 things that become more important as we age. But there's more to it than science alone. When you have a reason to get up in the morning, you tap into a deeper well of motivation and resilience. A sense of routine gives each day its own momentum, which makes it easier to navigate setbacks and to find joy in the familiar. If you look back over your own life, you may notice that your healthiest stretches were marked by the comfort of small rituals, meals at the same time, afternoon walks, or even setting aside time to call an old friend once a week. It's not just about filling time, but about honoring the rhythms that keep your body and spirit strong. Many older adults underestimate the importance of these daily anchors, thinking that only big dramatic changes will impact their longevity. But often it's the quiet repetition of positive routines that truly sets the foundation for years to come. If you find yourself with a routine that brings you joy and stability, that's a sign you're quietly building a future for yourself day by day, step by step. Number 2. The strength of your social connections. Another powerful but often hidden sign of how long you'll live after 75 is found in the strength and depth of your social connections. While it's easy to focus on diet, exercise, or even genetics, decades of research reveal that meaningful relationships may be just as vital for longevity as any medical advice you've ever received. When you feel genuinely connected to others, whether that's family, friends, neighbors, or members of a community group, you're not just adding happiness to your days. You're giving your body and mind the kind of support that helps you weather the storms of aging with resilience and grace. There's a kind of invisible thread that ties together people who live long, healthy lives. They tend to stay engaged with the world around them. You might see it in someone like Patricia, who is 79 and still meets with her church group every week, or in George, who plays chess at the community center every Saturday morning. These relationships are not just social appointments on a calendar. They are lifelines that bring purpose, laughter, and a sense of belonging. In times of joy, your circle celebrates with you. In times of challenge, that same circle lifts you up, offering a helping hand or a listening ear when you need it most. Strong social ties have been shown to help regulate stress, boost immune function, and even reduce the risk of heart disease and cognitive decline. When you share stories, memories, or even small moments with others, your body releases chemicals that soothe anxiety and promote healing. Loneliness, on the other hand, can quietly erode your health, often more than most people realize. Feeling isolated can increase blood pressure, weaken your immune response, and make it harder to recover from illness. What makes these connections so powerful is their authenticity. It's not about having a huge number of acquaintances, but about having relationships built on trust and genuine care. Maybe you have a close friend you've known for decades. Or maybe you look forward to brief chats with the folks at your local diner. These moments matter because they remind you that you're seen and valued. Two things everyone needs, regardless of age. If you're someone who finds ways to keep in touch, whether by calling an old friend, writing letters, or joining local gatherings, you're actively supporting your own longevity in ways that are hard to see, but deeply felt, even when life makes it harder to get out. And about those who make the effort to nurture their relationships tend to fare better, not just emotionally, but physically as well. If you're still watching this video and finding these insights valuable, please comment number 2 below to let me know you're here. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend you subscribe and turn on the bell so you don't miss any videos. Your support helps us continue creating good content to inform and inspire you. Now, let's move forward. Number 3, the way you adapt to change and challenge. One of the clearest yet most overlooked signs of how long you might live after 75 is your ability to adapt to life's changes and challenges. Resilience, the quiet strength to adjust when circumstances shift, to find a new path when the old one disappears, and to maintain hope, even in difficult seasons, often separates those who simply grow older from those who continue to thrive in their later years. It's a quality that reveals itself not just in the big moments, but in the smaller everyday decisions that shape your outlook and ultimately your health. Growing older brings inevitable changes. Health issues may arise, friends move away or pass on, and the routines you once relied on might be interrupted by events outside your control. For many, these shifts can feel daunting or even overwhelming. Yet, if you're someone who finds ways to adapt, who greets change with a willingness to learn, adjust, and look for silver linings, you're showing a trait strongly linked to a longer, richer life. Instead of feeling stuck or defeated by setbacks, you're more likely to see them as temporary hurdles, believing that you can handle whatever comes your way. Take for example someone like Harold, who at 81 was forced to give up driving due to eyesight changes. Rather than retreat into isolation, he learned how to use local ride services and discovered new activities at the nearby senior center. This openness to trying new things and accepting help when needed makes all the difference. Studies repeatedly show that older adults who view change as an opportunity for growth rather than a loss to be mourned are less likely to experience depression and more likely to recover from illness or injury. Adaptation also means being proactive about your well-being. When a health challenge pops up, resilient people seek advice, explore treatment options, and stay involved in their care rather than giving up or ignoring symptoms. It might be as simple as switching up an exercise routine after a knee surgery or embracing technology to keep in touch with loved ones who live far away. Each act of flexibility reinforces your ability to move forward. Your response to life's twists and turns does more than protect your emotional health. It can directly influence your physical well-being. Chronic stress from resisting change can wear down your body's defenses. But embracing adaptability lowers stress, improves immune function, and supports heart and brain health. The attitude you carry with you, whether it's optimism, curiosity, or just a willingness to keep learning, creates ripple effects that can be felt for years to come. If you look at the people who reach their 90s in good spirits, you'll notice that most have weathered their share of storms. But what sets them apart is the spirit with which they face what comes next. If you are someone who finds ways to make the best of new situations, stays hopeful in the face of disappointment, and seeks out connection and purpose even when plans change, you are quietly building a legacy of resilience that supports your health and longevity every single day. Number 4, the quality of your sleep and rest. Another hidden yet significant sign that often predicts how long you may live after 75 is the quality of your sleep and your ability to find real rest. While it's common to hear that older adults need less sleep, the truth is that restful, restorative sleep remains one of the most powerful tools for maintaining health, protecting your mind, and even extending your years well into your later decades. The difference between simply getting by and truly thriving in your golden years can often be traced back to how well you sleep and how intentionally you allow your body and mind to recover from daily demands. Many older adults struggle with sleep, chalking it up to aging. But research has shown that healthy seniors, those who live the longest, often share habits that protect their nightly rest. If you notice that you fall asleep and wake up around the same times each day, rarely toss and turn and wake up feeling refreshed more days than not, you are already demonstrating a sign linked with greater longevity. Consistent, high-quality sleep allows your body to repair itself, strengthens your immune system, helps regulate mood, and supports memory and focus. Rest is not limited to nighttime either. The ability to take short breaks during the day, to pause and allow your mind to recharge, whether it's by sitting quietly on the porch, listening to favorite music, or closing your eyes for a few minutes, plays an important role in overall health. Seniors who find small moments of peace during their day tend to cope better with stress and are less likely to feel overwhelmed or anxious. These restful pauses serve as a buffer against life's challenges, giving you the strength to keep going. Let's consider someone like Carol, age 83, who has made it a habit to wind down each evening with a gentle routine, a light supper, a good book, and a cup of herbal tea. This predictable pattern signals to her body and mind that it's time to rest, making it easier to drift off and stay asleep. She avoids caffeine late in the day and uses a favorite quilt she associates with comfort and security. These small acts of care add up, creating an environment where real rest is possible. Many seniors fall into the trap of pushing through fatigue or relying on television or other screens late into the evening. But those who prioritize their rest, treating it as an essential part of health, not just a luxury, find that their days are brighter and their minds sharper. Good sleep habits also support your relationships, making it easier to show patience, empathy, and joy with those around you. On the other hand, chronic sleep deprivation can cloud your thinking, increase your risk for falls or illness, and drain your enthusiasm for life. If you're someone who takes steps to nurture your rest, setting aside time for relaxation, making your bedroom comfortable and quiet, or seeking advice for sleep issues when they arise, you're building habits that quietly add years and quality to your life. The energy you gain from regular rest equips you to stay active, engaged, and resilient no matter what life brings your way. If you're still watching this video and finding these insights valuable, please comment number 4 below to let me know you're here. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend you subscribe and turn on the bell so you don't miss any videos. Your support helps us continue creating good content to inform and inspire you. Now, let's move forward. Peru, final thoughts. As we wrap up this video, take a moment to reflect on these 4 hidden signs of longevity after 75. Which of these spoke to you most clearly? Do you see yourself in the steady rhythm of daily routines, the warmth of your social connections, the adaptability that's carried you through changes, or the care you give to your rest and sleep? Maybe you recognized a new area to nurture in your own life or found encouragement in habits you already have. Each of these signs is more than just a checklist. They are reminders that the small choices you make each day quietly shape your future, often in ways you might not notice at first. Living a long and meaningful life after 75 is not simply a matter of luck or genetics. It's about honoring the routines that give you strength, reaching out to others, embracing change with hope, and giving your body and mind the rest they need. No matter your current age or circumstance, there's always room to make small adjustments that bring more vitality, connection, and joy into your days. Thank you for joining us today. We'd love to hear from you. Leave a comment below and share one thing you learned today and how you plan to use it in your life. Your thoughts are important to us, so don't hesitate to share them. Reading your comments gives us great motivation and encouragement. If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, please like, subscribe, and share. Your support helps us continue creating good content to inform and inspire you. Thanks for watching, and we look forward to seeing you in the next video.